Like, who cares? Who cares, girl? Cool. Who? Thank you, Spirit, for such a lovely time today. Thank you, honey, for such a lovely time today. Thank you, Self, for such a fun time today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, Fierce. Hello and Happy New Year, everyone. Hi, Chanel. Hey, Chanel. What's up, Chanel? Hey, Chanel. Hi, Chanel, babe. Chanel, hey, babe. What's up, Chanel? What's up, Chanel? What's up? What's tea? What's tea, girl? What's up? What's new? What's going on? How are you today? Chanel. Are you having a fun Saturday, babe? Yes, bitch, boss daddy. You're good. You're packing to move from Vegas to Atlanta. What? Girl, ew. Girl, ew, why? Why are you going, why are you leaving Vegas? What are you going to Atlanta for? You're moving? Like all the way? Like forever? Is it time? You're leaving Vegas? Girl, what's tea? Why would you leave Vegas? Vegas is so fun. There's hiking, there's red mountains, there's hot summers, there's cold winters, there's hotels, there's Mexican food. Like, what more could a girl want? There's Halloween, okay? Hi, Pixie. Hey, Candace. Hi, Isabella Twine. Thank you for liking the live, Candace. Hi, Blooming Becky. What's up, Janae, Jana? Hi, Align Divine. What's up, Jutsu? Candace says she misses me. Then, babe, I'm right here. I don't understand. How do you miss me when I'm right here? Happy full moon, Align Divine. Janae Jana, are you having a good day, girl? You live in Vegas? I used to. I used to live in Summerlin. I was a Summerlin girly. I loved it so much. Vegas was like my tea, girl. Vegas was my tea. I love the Palazzo. I love this little cute little speakeasy type bar that they have on Thursdays. So why you leave? Mind your business, girl. You can't reverse psychology, reverse Uno, draw 4 on me. You can't use me on me, girl. I left because my lease was up. And I found that it was easier to go live with my cousin and my little baby cousin in Stockton. And I had never lived in Stockton before. And I wanted to manifest a house that had a pool or water. And so ironically, which I didn't know until I got to my cousin's, when I went to go move in with my cousin, tell me why she had the perfect house that I had manifested. It was 1 floor. It was really big, really large. It was a family home. It was like our family home because her dad also owned it too. And my other younger cousins used to live there with my uncle. But the house also had in the backyard, it had cats who had just had babies. It had swans. No, it had not swans. It had geese. It had cats, it had skunks, it had butterflies, hummingbirds, these other type of birds that had really long necks, and then these other birds that had like, oh, there were swans. And then they also had like this one little chunky bluebird, and then it also had it was called the Venetian Lake, the Venetian River or something. So there was like a little dock with a lake, and so we would do offerings to Elegua there. Yeah. My baby cousin, his dad is Nigerian, and he had passed away. And so me and my baby cousin, he was 4 at the time, we would do offerings to his dad. And then we would dance and play and hang out and sing in Kanto. It was super fun. So Stockton was adorbs. You're in Henderson by the M Resort. You feel you trust, you're loving for the level up as well. Ashe. You know, I really do love Henderson. And when I move back to Vegas, I'm going to be a Henderson girly this time. Because one of my girls, she lives in Henderson and she's a performer. Her man, he's a dealer. You know what I mean, you know, not the casino. But he's very successful at it. And so if you ever need anything, let me know. And yeah, soup's fun. I loved Henderson. Met this fine ass Hispanic dude in Henderson, but he had a boyfriend though. But we were still talking. That's great. You did what you needed to do for you. That it sounds healing. It was very healing. It was very transformation. Very transformation. I'm really glad I did it. Would I do it again? It was super fun. But you never answered the question, girl. Why are you leaving Vegas? What's in Atlanta? Are you excited for Atlanta, girl? Are you gonna go to Bulldogs? Ah! Are you gonna go to Bulldogs? It's about to be a what? A girl fight. I love Atlanta so much. The niggas. Brianna, what's Michael hiding? Brianna, you gotta give a donation, girl. My birthday is in 7 days too, so be generous. The readings are $13. The readings are $13. I love your energy. Babe, are you a harvester? Babe, are you a harvester? Do I gotta watch you, girl? Do I gotta watch you, girl? She said, yes, I'm such a harvester. Are you creeping? Are you toxic? Girl, are you toxic? Are you a toxic baddie? Girl. Oh, girl. I'm like, what? Whenever the girls say, I like your energy, I'm like, wait a minute. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Mine. It's me. It belongs to me. You were feeling good today, huh? Yeah. No, I'm not. No. Literally, I was in the bed earlier and I have $2.96 in my account and I'm hungry. So I text my friend, I said, girl, I have a couple groceries, but I don't want to eat anything in my house. It's annoying. I said, you have $40 to spare? I said, because I want Chipotle. She goes, damn, bitch, I don't got it till Tuesday. I was like, ew, girl, fuck. I said, let me get my ass out the bed. And I was like in the shower, taking a shit and stuff. Not in the shower. I took a shit before I got in the shower. Toads. I'm not that. I have shat in the shower, though. There was one time I took a shit. And after I took a shit, I got in the shower. But then my stomach was like, and I was like, ooh, what's that? And then it was like, I was like, oh, it's coming out. And my booty was already wet. And I said, I'm not going to have wet boots all on the toilet. And I didn't want it splashing back on me. The whole thought of it, the sensory experience in my mind was like gross. So I just literally squatted in the shower and I took a shit. And it was just running all out, running down my legs. But so was the water. And so it was perfect because I could just clean up. And then I just cleaned the shower with like bleach and like 409 and Comet and Awesome and Pine Sol and a little Fabulous. And so I just was like, this is crazy. I'm shitting in the shower. I said, but people piss in the shower too. And you can't tell me a bitch ain't never shat in the shower before. And I was like, I'm not even embarrassed. I said, because I would rather have this experience than the other sensory experience. I get to choose my experiences. And I definitely don't want the experience that feels like wet booty on a porcelain toilet seat. That doesn't sound fun. Me slipping and sliding on a porcelain toilet seat while I take a shit and the shit's runny boo-boo. No, babe, I don't want that. That's a shitty boo-boo ass experience. I'm gonna go in the shower and just squat and shit down the drain. And then I'll clean the shower. It's fine. It's totes fine. Everything is good. It's not like my nigga was home, you know? It was okay. I never told him about it though. I never told him about it. Hi, Divine. I am having a really good day. Hi, Divine, so much. Hi, Rashpreet. But I'm having a really good day. It's just that, to be honest with you guys, I'm starving. I'm hungry. And I want $40 to go to Chipotle. I also need to pay $40 for my Uber last night. And then I also need to pay $50 to my friend because I owe her $50. So really, I'm just here to make that money, honey. I'm here to make that money, honey. I'm here to make that money, honey. That's what's tea. So I literally was in the bed and I said, you know what? I never got my food and it's fine. I just had some Oreos. I had some peanut butter. I had some Gushers. I've been drinking water. And so now I'm like, bitch, thank you guys for the gifts, honey. You know, they won't come in until Wednesday, but hey man, I'll do a reading for Jana. But I'm excited because I'm like, bitch, I need to get this money, honey. So I literally got up and while I was in the shower, I was like, wait a minute. I said, we normally try to not feel good about life when we're not feeling good about life. And I was like, girl, I said, what if you made the dramatic moments in your life just a dramatic episode within your TV series? So I was like, ugh, confirmation burps. So I was like, oh, bitch, live the moment. So I was like, ah, oh, fine. Oh my God, I'm so annoyed. This sucks. And I was like, I'm going to be taken care of regardless. But like, I already know that. So I was like, oh, then girl, live the drama. Give me theater. And so I was like, oh, let me just take a shower. Fuck, I got to take a shit. I was like, damn, let me brush my teeth. I was like, oh, let's get in the bath. And then I was like shaking ass in the bathtub. It was that one song, it's about to explode. And I make it oh. Okay, but let's do some readings because I got some donations. Girl. I got a little donation, girl. Where's Jana? Is Jana here? And after Jana's Rajpreet. Do you guys like this voice? I love this voice. I think this voice is so much fun. This one, hold on. Let me get back in character. Guys. She talks with her mouth. Guys. Do you like this voice? Yes, clock it. Good, feel good through it. Takes a while to get there, but when you do, things really change. For real, me and my good girlfriend talk like that. Girl, Jana, you have to. And now I understand why the Kardashians are so famous. The Kardashians are famous because they put on a character and they give you a show. But now I understand why Hollywood is the way it is. It's meant to be entertaining. Life's supposed to be entertained. If we're not entertained, then what are we? Always healing? Ew, gross, boring, whatever, loser, don't want that for me. That's crazy. They all seem bitter. That's why I don't hang out with the spiritual girlies. The spiritual girlies, they don't do real drugs. They don't like to have fun, and they're boring. No, all they want to do is talk about the moon. And I'm like, girl, quit talking about the moon and dancing under the stars and actually dance under the fucking moon and the stars, bitch. You guys are always talking about it. You guys are never actually doing it. Fake losers. And then they'll be like, we're not going to the club. It's full of toxic spirits and people's negativity. I said, bitch, they're shaking ass, having shots, and smoking cigarettes. I said, bitch, that's the ultimate transmutation playground. But you're too sensitive to be over there. It sounds like you're the toxic one, babe. You're the one judging them. Sounds like the kettle's calling the pot black. Your name is going to be switched to cast iron. Okay. Jana, do you have any less toxicity there in the church than in the church? Period, girl. Last night, Jana, do you have any specific questions, areas of interest, or any scenarios you want me to focus on? Let me know. Last night, when I was at the club, there was a moment where I was in my own world, on real. And as I was in my own world, on real, This guy later on saw me because I was complimenting his outfit. We were talking about having a gangbang together. And then he was like, can I tell you something? And I was like, what's tea? And he was like, when you were in the room, everybody was just watching you. You were dancing and you just looked so happy. Like you were just content with yourself. And I was like, that's because I am, babe. I said, but I didn't notice you guys were looking. He was like, we know. That's what we loved. Like you were just living your life. And he was like, honestly, I wish I could be like that. That was so liberating to see. I said, oh, wow. The healing work is so easy. If you want to help people out in the world, stop telling them what to fucking do, bitch, and show them. Go live the life. But all the healers are... I'm just kidding. I'm not going to judge us because I be doing the same thing. I be hella making videos as well. Just a general, babe. Okay. And look at this. Always partying. Oh my God. Always partying. It's crazy. If you're a healer in the room, all I got to say is, when was the last time you shook some ass? In the public. With the people. With the people. You got to do it in public with the people. It doesn't count if you don't do it in public with the people. Too long. You gotta go tonight, Divine. Tonight is the night. It's Saturday. Tonight is the night. You gotta go out, girl. You gotta go out, girl. I'm going out tonight, and my goal tonight is to make out with 6 guys. So while I'm out, I'm going to be out having a good time. And then I'm going to go, hey, babe, my goal is to make out with 6 guys tonight. You want to be the first? I just want to make out. Let's make out. I'm excited. Okay, this message is going to be for Jana. And then I have you on the list, Colleen. I have you on the list, Colleen. Okay, period. Ooh, Jana, look, you got shine, babe. Shine. Shine. So shine bright tonight, you and I. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I do, I so alive. Wow, oh my God, Jana, you got shine and then you got moving. Okay, let's get into this. Let's get into this. You have 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Okay, and then you also have fake smiles, no facts. Let's talk about this. Okay, Jana, I personally feel like you're being guided, you're being told right now by your spirit team, okay? Fake smiles are literally not necessary in your life right now. I'm hearing there's a lot of movement going on naturally. So if you don't like something, don't like it. If you're not vibing with something, Jana, don't vibe. But when you are vibing, vibe and enjoy it and let your light shine. Let yourself radiate. I'm hearing darkness is not something that you have to pretend to enjoy when you don't enjoy it. But also, Jana, I'm hearing that, like, babe, you might actually enjoy darkness a lot more than you're willing to let on. That means, Jana, you may actually enjoy the drama. You may enjoy the antics. Jana, I feel like, I want to call you Jana, but Jana's my cousin's name. You may not call yourself Jana. But Jana, like, I feel like sometimes you have to embrace the sides of life that are detrimental to society, meaning that it keeps society from being what they've been. Jana, I feel like there's something about you that is flowing in. Okay, I gotta click in. There's a new path, Jana, that you're about to be on. There's something new that you're about to be on. And I'm hearing you don't have no information on, like, you don't have no tea. Jana, you don't know what this reality is because you've never lived it before. I'm hearing this is something new. Like, this will be a New Testament in the Bible, right? This will be a new book in the New Testament of the new Bible. Amen. Like, Jana, this gives me, I want you to move. I want you to shift, but I want you to do so in silence. Okay? I don't want you making a whole bunch of noise, always talking about what the fuck is going to happen. We just said this earlier. I want you to do it. I want you to show us that you did it because it's happening right now and it's your real fucking life. Not because like you were like, let me clue you guys in on what I'm doing, da 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 da. No. Just do it. We can see you, babe. We all have eyes. Don't call me Helen Keller, bitch, when I have 30/20 vision. I could see really good. Amen. And so, Jana, I feel like as of right now, there is love on the, like there is love on the horizons for you in the way that you want to experience it. I was going to second guess myself, Jana, but I don't think that you need to second guess whether or not love that you desire is here. I'm also hearing there's a lot more love. Like, it's not just like, I have a lover, I have a partner, yay, I'm done. Ew, no. It's giving like, bitches love me. Bitches love kicking it with me. Bitches love hanging out with me. Bitches love enjoying me. I'm enjoyable. Like the world is in love with me. It gives that type of vibe. And I personally feel like, Jana, this is the perfect time for you to embrace the new. Amen. I love that, Colleen. Come on, Colleen. Amen. I love that, Colleen, and I'm in alignment with you as well. I feel like, Jana and Collective, this is really the era. I'm going to call it an era and not even just a year. This feels like the era of, bitch, I could show you better than I could tell you. And I don't have time to sit here and pussyfoot with you and convince you. For example, Jana, last night, there was this dude I was talking to. Him and I, we were talking initially. We split, went to go live our lives. We saw each other again. He was getting ready to leave. I was getting ready to go have a cigarette before my Uber. And then he goes, he said something about me being beautiful. And I was like, of course. And then we were stopping traffic and he goes, my bad, I'm sorry to have you stopping traffic. And I said, well, if I was going to stop traffic with anyone, I would choose you. He goes, why are you lying? I said, ew, I'm a Capricorn. I never lie. He goes, Capricorns lie all the time. I said, Capricorns and this Capricorn are two totally different things. I'm the king of the Capricorns. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. I said, lying hurts me more than it hurts you, but I'm not going to sit here and convince you that I'm telling the truth. And then he said something else. And I was like, why are you lying? And he goes, I never lie. I said, bitch, shut up. You can't use me on me. And then he said, he was like, you're really one of the coolest people I've ever met. He was like you have one of the most beautiful fucking spirits. And I was like, I know. Now him and I are like face to face, mouth to mouth, looking each other in the eye. And I was like, and so what are you going to do about that? And he goes, nothing. I'm going to go get a burger. I said, ew. And I said, I'm never begging a man. And he goes, as you shouldn't. He was like, but let me go get myself together and become the person that could actually be with somebody like you. Okay, fair enough. You're right. But that's the energy, Jana. It's like, stand on business, shine your light, let yourself move people by just shining your light. You're going to automatically, Jana, shift energies on the inside of you simply because you are choosing to shine. Yes, Rajpreet, I'm so glad I shared that story. Thank you for listening to that, you guys. And I told you guys, remember yesterday, I told you guys that I want brand new experiences. And I said, I want to tell brand new stories. I want to do brand new shit. I want to have brand new experiences. I want to tell you guys brand new fucking memories. I want to do new. And here we are already having new shit to tell. Like, period, ashe and amen, bust down. So, Jana, that's what I have for you. I also have the energy here that says bankrupt. If you feel like, Jana, you don't have money, or if you feel like there's not enough money available to you right now in your hands or where you are, understand, Jana, that doesn't mean that there's not any more money on the planet. The same thing with happiness and sadness and all that other shit. Jana, remember that A moment is not your whole life. Amen. So don't let a moment define your whole entire existence when there's literally so many more days, so many more minutes, so many more seconds, and so many more hours left. Like, if it really bothers you, Jana, a period of your life, let's say your childhood, for example, or even your present fucking reality. We're always talking about the childhood, but like, what about right now? Right now is hard. It's not. But right now has challenges too. You know what I mean? And it's just giving, what happens when you realize, oh, this is temporary. Oh, this is just right now. Oh, this is just in this moment. Oh, this is not forever. This is just this. And I can handle this. I know how to make it through this. And as long as I'm not about to quit on myself, then this is not where it ends. It's gonna keep going. So don't quit on yourself. That's all it gives. Don't quit on yourself. If you want some shit, go fucking get it, babe. And I know that sometimes, Jana, you get tired. And you're like, but honey, Miss Honey, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. What's up, Lacey? I know sometimes you're like, bitch, I'm tired, honey. I'm exhausted. Like, you don't understand. Like, I don't want to do anything else. Like, I just want to sit the fuck down. Then sit the fuck down, bitch. But get up, though, when you're done sitting down. Sitting down is just as temporary as taking a nap. Taking a nap is just as temporary as taking a shower. And taking a shower is just as temporary, bitch, as being at the club. Which is just as temporary as being at the festival. Which is just as temporary as hanging out at your friend's house. Which is just as temporary as sucking that nigga's dick. Everything has a climax at some point. And then from there, we go downhill and we climb another mountain. Live another day. But Jana, stop expecting everything to last for forever. That's what be having you bankrupt. Is that you think the money you get is supposed to last for forever. Ew, no, babe. It's supposed to be spent, invested, circulated. Amen. Recycled. Don't let it last for forever. Don't let the relationship need to last for forever. Don't let the person need to last for forever. Don't let the moment need to last for forever. Don't need the relationship to last for forever. Let it be for however long it needs to be for, and then move on. Amen. Period. Bust down. Jana, your energy is yours always. My energy is mine always. And we close with unconditional love for the whole self. And so it is. Ashe and amen. Period. And bust down. Next up is my girl Rajpreet. And then after that we got Qualeen. Okay. Period. Let me change the deck. Okay. Rajpreet's ancestors, communicate with me now for Rajpreet. Those who have something of value to say. Don't you just come over here with nothing. Amen. Let it be good. Let it be good, honey. Give her what she needs, girl. Give her what she needs, honey. Let it be good, honey. Let's get her somewhere. Amen. This is a vessel that takes people places. Thank you, ancestors and spirit guides, for helping me out. Ashe and amen. Thank you, source, consciousness of unconditional self-love. We appreciate you. We value you. Blah. Amen. Love you, Preet. Hey, Julie. What's up, babe? Come on, Divine. On the time. Okay. Rajpreet, take your time. Hey, Twyla. Thank you for the roses, boo. Rajpreet, take your time because you have it. Take your time because you have it, right? Rajpreet, let me put it to you like this, babe. Rajpreet, there's going to be moments in your life, girl, when you have food in the kitchen, right? There's going to be moments in life, Rajpreet, where you have food in the kitchen. If you were hungry, wouldn't you go get the food in the kitchen? You know what I'm saying? And don't you bitches come for me and be like, honey, you have food in the kitchen, remember? So don't just be over there hungry. Remember, I told you guys I had Oreo cookies, Gushers, and peanut butter with some water. I did, and I had some chips too. So I did eat. I ate what I felt like. Don't come for me, guys. Okay, now this is the thing. If you have food in the kitchen, wouldn't you literally eat the food in the kitchen if you was hungry? Amen. So I'm hearing Rajpreet, you're on planet Earth right now. You got hella time on your hands, Rajpreet. You literally have hella time. And I'm not talking 24 hours a day. You have, if you add it all up, Rajpreet, you have time. Let's not make time small and say you got 24 hours in a day. No, you don't. You have 12 hours in a day and you have 12 hours in a night. Look how much of a lie that statement is, because time is not evenly split like that, right? Time literally fluctuates and it moves. My chest looks so good. Time literally moves and shifts and fluctuates all the fucking time. So Rajpreet, what happens, Rajpreet, when you realize you have hella time? So stop looking, Rajpreet, at life as 24 hours or 60 minutes or 4 hours or an 8-hour shift. No, girl, you have 80 years. You have 80 years. What the fuck are you going to do over the span of 80 years? You have food in the kitchen, but you haven't been wanting to take care of yourself. And that's okay, Rajpreet. So you order out even though you have food in the kitchen. Rajpreet, that's okay. And this is what I'm going to guide you to do. Rajpreet, I want you to understand that life is so fucking infinitely creative. It's so infinitely abundant. What do I mean by that, Rajpreet? Rajpreet, don't go grocery shopping. Don't go grocery shopping, Rajpreet, when you know that you don't like eating the food in the kitchen. Ordering out is taking care of yourself. What's not taking care of yourself, Rajpreet, is quite literally forcing yourself to do shit you don't want to do when you're the creator of your own reality and you could do whatever the fuck you want. So, like me, Rajpreet, I don't like cooking, so I don't cook. I don't buy food or groceries that needs to be cooked in the house. Unless it's gonna go in the air fryer and it's gonna be hot wings that I'm gonna crispy up, maybe. But other than that, do I have pots and pans and shit? Yeah. Do I have the tools to cook? Yes. Am I cooking? No. I'm not doing that. I don't want to cook. I'm going to eat out every day. That's me though. What does that mean? I'm going to do the work or give the energy exchange necessary to eat out every day. That's okay with me. I'm good with that. To me, that's healthy. Why? Because I'm happy. If I cooked every day or every other day or created some weird ass regimen because somebody else told me that's what healthy defines as, you don't know my body. You don't know me. You didn't ask me. Somebody will say, this is hand soap. For whose hands? Well, for all hands. You don't know my fucking hands. You didn't make soap for my hands. You made soap for your hands. And then you said, this is for all hands. The fuck? I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. That's a lie. And it's indoctrination I'm not going to subscribe to. You can't tell me you're supposed to be vegan. Says who? You never checked in with my body to see what my body needs. No. I'm in the body. It's going to tell me right now. I don't got to go to the doctor and be like, Doc, can you do tests on me to tell me what I need? Why would I do that when I can ask myself? I'm right here. My body is right here. So Rajpreet, I want you to start getting to know your body. And I want you to stop punishing yourself because you're doing stuff that you don't want to do. When I go grocery shopping, Rajpreet, I only buy groceries that I'm going to fucking eat within a couple days, right? So like I have bread, I have peanut butter, I have Oreo cookies, I have like Tostito chips, I have candy. And what else do I have? That's it. Chicharrones, right? So that's the shit that I like to eat. But I'm happy. You're not going to catch me on my deathbed. Hi, Amanda. See, you're in Scotland. Oh my God, girl, I'm going to Scotland. Yes, girl, I'm going to Scotland this month, honey. See you in Edinburgh. Wait, what is it called? Edinburgh. Okay. So remember, Rajpreet, that you get to show up in life however the fuck you want to show up in life. You don't have to, Rajpreet, do things in the way that's not Rajpreet. And anybody who has an opinion on how you show up, pull up a mirror and say, who are you talking to? You get what I'm saying? Because Rajpreet, some bitches are going to tell you what you're supposed to do, and then you're going to show a mirror to them and say, I carry this mirror for you bitches who think that you could tell me how to be, when you're not Rajpreet. Amen? So sometimes you got to literally clock a bitch in public and be like, hey, boo, look at that mirror right there. Do you see me or do you see you? Because you're not me. So what the fuck works for you is not going to work for me if I don't say that it does, because I'm in this body. You're not in this body. You're trying to criticize it from the outside looking in. How the fuck are you going to judge the club when you can't even get in? Crazy. That's funny to me. Wild. And bitches be so I'm right about another person. That's hilarious. But okay, walk around with your false pretenses and your fake ass I'm better than y'all, like, and I know you better than you know yourself. That's hilarious. You sound like your mama and y'all don't even get along. So why are you acting like her? And then also talking shit about her all the time, saying how much you want her to change. Well, y'all bitches are two peas in a fucking pod. Amen. Why don't you go first? Amen. And stop being a copycat, Cam Newton. Amen. There's no other NFL players that are doing that. I'm not doing that. Cam Newton, you're a copycat. That you just blatantly admitted to being a copycat. Men are such bitches. Men are such fragile bitches. Y'all only do shit that everybody else does. It's crazy. So remember, Rajpreet, when it comes to your body, only you can tell you what's good for you. I healed myself from cancer eating Chipotle twice a day, 7 days a week. I would have Chipotle for lunch and dinner. I would also have 2 slices of cake from Ralph's. And then for breakfast, I would cook my own breakfast. I would have fruit, I would have eggs, and I would have toast. Sometimes I'll make pancakes, sometimes I'll make bacon, sometimes I'll make sausage. I literally healed myself from cancer, and that was my diet. In the morning, fruit, sausage, eggs, toast, sometimes bacon, with a whole bunch of syrup. Then for lunch and dinner, Chipotle. And then I would also have cake every day. And then I would also have ice cream 2 to 3 times a week. A whole pint of Ben & Jerry's 2 to 3 times a week. You can't fucking tell me that the food is poisonous and then I'm not poisoned, Ashe, and I'm healing myself allegedly with the poison because I don't believe that it's poisonous. And people are like, that's bad food for you, that's bad for you. Well, that's funny, because here I am healed, and I didn't get cancer until I started eating shit that y'all told me to eat. I didn't get cancer until I started trying to eat like y'all bitches. So the funny thing is, I started pretending to be like y'all, thinking I could do that, and then I got sick. Then I started doing shit my way, and then I healed myself. Yeah, no, you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me shit. I'm sorry, no. I figured it out. Y'all bitches don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hi, Lillian. Any bitch that's willing to tell you they know more about you than you know about yourself, bullshit. I used to be that person. And sometimes I'm still that person. Sometimes I'm still that person. But at the end of the day, Lillian, babe, I know you need some positive vibes, but I'm in the middle of a reading, and if you do interrupt me, girl, while I'm channeling, my spirit is very feisty, and the last bitch that did that yesterday, girl, I ripped her a new one, girl. She probably is in a psych ward right now because she tried to turn herself into a cutting board, okay? So just a heads up, girl. I'm really cute, but like when I'm reading and I'm in the middle of a session, girl, I get really protective and really feisty, and I'm just giving you a heads up, you know, just because I feel like I like you. I don't know why, but I like you enough to give you the heads up. I like you enough to give you a heads up. Good girl. Boom. Okay, Rajpreet. That was good. Y'all have more for Rajpreet? Okay, yeah. We have a little bit more for you, and then we have Colleen next. Okay, what else we have for Rajpreet? They want me to go back to your body. Rajpreet, I want you to stop arguing with your body, and I want you to get to know your body. So Rajpreet, we're going to do a quick little example. Okay. Rajpreet, right now, I want you to say to your physical body, Rajpreet, I want you to touch your physical body, Rajpreet, in some sort of way. You don't got to be like, you know, you could have clothes on. So touch your body in some sort of way, Rajpreet. Okay, like I'm just doing this naturally, and then I want you to then go, hi, body, and I want you to listen for a response. Okay, this may be verbal, like you may naturally viscerally speak and say, hey. Your mind may say something. Your body may twitch. You may feel a tickle. You may feel an itch. But I want you to greet your body. Greet your body and say, "Hey, body," and feel for the response. Okay, I felt it. You did it. You just did it. You just did it. You just did it, and you felt a response. Affirm. Affirm, Rajpreet. I know it happened. I felt it in my body. Period. Yes, I did. Okay, perfect. Now, Rajpreet, I want you to say to your body next, body, do you hear me? I want you to say, body, do you hear me? And then I want you to feel for the yes. Your body's going to give you something. It's going to give you a response. That's going to be yes, right? Period. Okay, boom. I feel like you're doing it. I feel like it's happening. And then the next thing I want you to do, Rajpreet, is I want you to say to your body, I want you to say, body, can you show me what no sounds like? Yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. I want you to say, Rajpreet, to your body, can you show me no? Can you tell me no? Show me no. Because I want you to understand what no means in your body, in communication I want you to understand how your body communicates no. Hi, Kiana. Good job. Good job, Rajpreet. Hey, Lock Lioness. And then Rajpreet, yes, I felt that. Okay, perfect. Now that you know, Rajpreet, what yes means, Rajpreet, let's clarify what yes means. Now that we know clearly what no means, how to communicate no, can you say, body, can you confirm for me how you communicate yes? And then let your body confirm for you how it communicates yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, perfect, Rajpreet. Now that you know, Rajpreet, what yes is and what no is, okay, now the next thing I want you to do, Rajpreet, is let your body confirm for you. Say, body, can you show me what means? Like, maybe, I don't know. Is there another option? Is there another option? Is there another option? Let your body, Rajpreet, tell you that. Let your body communicate that. If you're in the room, guys, try this with yourselves, okay? I know I'm doing a reading for Rajpreet, so I'm going to focus on her. But while you guys are overhearing us and eavesdropping, do it too. Try it out. Don't just be here like bumps on a log, okay? Amen. Let's all elevate together. Because I already do this. This is my habitual way of existing. But I don't always talk about it, and unless it needs to come up. But clearly right now it's coming up. So While I'm giving you guys these tools, don't let the moment go to waste. Know what's in your chest and lungs. Okay, ashe. Okay, ashe. Remember, Colleen, what that felt like. So that way you know when your body's like, girl, no. That way you know what it feels like. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this way you got chills. You feel like you haven't felt this connected in a while. Okay, ashe, Rajpreet. Okay, let's do one more thing. Now, Rajpreet, there's something going on with your feet or your legs. Okay, Rajpreet, now this is what I want you to do next. This is the next thing I want you to do, and you might have to take your phone with you. Rajpreet, I want you to tell your body, can you take me somewhere in the house that you want me to go? So that way I know how to let you lead me. Amen. Give your body permission to lead the show. This is going to be like your spirit leading your body. This is going to be because right now your body is cells, it's DNA, it's already programmed, right? There's a core programming in there. Your spirit is already talking in your body, like that's already set up. That's why you're talking to me. And I know you've seen a lot of my content already, and I know you've done activations already. Whether or not we did it personally, I know you've done them before. So I know your spirit is already communicating with your body, which is why I know we're able to do this together right now. Rajpreet, I want you to give your body permission to lead the show and tell your body to take you somewhere in the house that it wants you to go. You may even stay right where you are, but you're going to feel a shift in your body, which is going to be you changing drivers. You're going to take your ego out of the seat and put your spirit in the seat of the driver. Because your body functioning automatically on its own is literally you being in your authenticity. And you being in your authenticity is synonymous with you being in your divinity. Amen. And you being in your divinity is not synonymous with good things or bad things. It's just stuff that you do. Yes, you move to another room. Perfect. Okay, Rajpreet, did you consciously feel that experience of, oh, my body's taking me somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Like my body is leading the show. Like something's happening. Like, I can feel this, I can feel it. And you don't have to explain it or articulate it verbally. You don't need to explain it at all, actually, because we don't need to know. It's your business. But just know that you know what it feels like. Because a lot of the times we stress ourselves out trying to articulate and intellectualize something or verbalize it. And it's like, we know. It's energy. Yes, you've done it before, but it feels weird because it's not logical. Yes, exactly. So okay. So now. Okay, period, girl. Now, Rajpreet, I want you to say to your cells, your cellular body, I want you to close your eyes when you do this. Close your eyes, Rajpreet, and I want you to say to your cells, this weird feeling that's not logical, but spiritual is safe. And I'm safe to move like this. However you want to say that. Say to your cellular body, close your eyes, and just imagine you're talking to the cells in your body. Even if you don't know what cells or atoms or molecules look like, or you don't know what DNA looks like. If you could picture DNA, which is a double helix, okay? If you could picture, that looks like two girls scissoring, okay? Or two bottoms bumping purses. Let's do another hand gesture. Let's just go like this. Actually, let's just cut out the hand gestures at all. Very weird. Period. Just close your eyes and visualize like DNA, for example. You know what that looks like. And just go ahead and communicate to your cells, your DNA, your body, and say, it's safe for me to feel this weird feeling. It's safe. I'm safe to feel this weird feeling. It's safe for me to not be logical and to be spiritual. It's safe for me to not be logical and for me to just be authentic. It's safe for me to not have to think about what to do. I'm safe to do this. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Chanel be styling, honey. I love that name. I love when the girls have really fun names. Okay, perfect. You're so welcome, boo. Okay, Rajpreet, that's it. That's it, Rajpreet. That's it. They said that's it. So let's stop there. Let's stop there. Rajpreet, you have everything you need now. You have everything you need now, Rajpreet. I think you know, I know you know what to do next. I know that you know what to do next. Amen. You have everything you need now, babe. And you know what to do next. Rajpreet, your energy is yours always. My energy is mine always. And we close with unconditional love for the whole self. And so it is. Ashe and amen. Period. And bust down, honey. And that's how you do it when you're working with Honeybee. We do the work right now. We get it done quick and easy. Boom. Cut straight to the chase. And then from there, we practice. We just practice over and over and over again. Because that's all it is now. Now it's just practice. Over and over and over again. Ashe and amen. Hi, YB. Okay, I got an idea that I'm going to do right now. So I want to tell you guys. In this moment, my body just said, let's do something new. She said, I really like my chest. She said, let's do 10 push-ups for every reading that we do. So every time I do a reading, we're going to do 10 push-ups. Whatever type of push-ups I want to do. She says just do 10 push-ups for every reading you give. Period. So I'm going to literally do that right now because my body just initiated that idea. My body just received that download and it just told me. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm literally going to do that right now. Great tools. Thank you. I was following along. I'll be using these right on time. You're so welcome, Chanel. I'm glad that you found resonance with them and you found them useful. Ashe. Rajpreet, your energy is yours always. My energy is mine always. And we close with unconditional love for the whole self. And so it is. Ashe and amen. Period and bust down. Next up is Colleen. Colleen, same question to you. Any specific questions? Any downloads you want me to give you that are specific to a situation that you're going through? Or is there any area of focus that you want me to focus on? Let me know. Cool. Oh. And then I did do 2 readings, so I gotta do another 10. Okay. Whew. Hi, YB. Yes, babe. The list is totes open. A general message to you lost someone you love recently and you're curious. Okay. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Okay, period. Now, amen. So what I learned, you guys, while I was doing those push-ups was this. So as I was doing the push-ups, I found myself fixing my form because I could feel that I was tensing up my body in ways that was restricting my movement. I could feel how I was stressing my organs, my body, my ligaments, my muscles, my joints. I could feel how I was like, so I would stretch out and fix my form as I was doing it. When I say fix my form, I would activate certain parts of my body that was sagging in ways that felt the most comfortable. Now, it did mean that I had to engage muscles that did feel tough. Those muscles felt very soft, and it felt a little hard to do the push-ups, right? But as I was doing the push-ups, myself said to me, she was like, girl, you don't gotta hurry up and do 20 push-ups right fast. You don't gotta do them all right away. Boom, 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 boom. You don't need to make it hard on yourself. Even if you want to work out for an hour, you don't have to force yourself to do 1 hour of really hard, intense. I gotta, You're not trying to impress anybody. You're working out for yourself. If working out doesn't feel good either, then what the fuck are you doing it for? Why are you punishing yourself in order for yourself to gain muscles, mass, to gain sculpture, to gain definition? That's a testament to the life you're living. Don't struggle or stress yourself or punish yourself in order to succeed in life. That's not fun. You already did that in school. You did that with your mama and your dad. You did that in your house. You did that with your grandparents. You did that with your family. You did that in so many different circles. That's why you bitches don't like shit. Because literally you stress yourself out in order to grow. That's boring. It's not fun. You're an adult. Remember that. You don't have to live life as if you're a kid again and as if you don't like yourself. You don't have to live life how they tell you out there, because it's not fun. This is why I'm going to always be a healer and a coach to the people who want to love themselves unconditionally, because I'm not going to have you guys out here punishing yourselves and doing shit that you absolutely fucking hate consistently to where you now hate the life. We're not doing that. I already did that shit and it didn't work. It did not fucking work. I had to learn how to love myself. I had to literally learn how to love myself, and that's how I got to healing. It was not healing to punish myself in order to grow. No, we're not doing that shit. Which is why I keep telling a lot of you guys, you're not going to go homeless. Stop thinking you guys are going to go homeless, those of you who aren't homeless right now. Stop thinking you're going to go homeless just because you stop paying your bills. You're just not paying your bills with blood money. You're going to pay your bills with angelic coins. But I need you to stop trying to pay your bills with blood money and then thinking that's better for you and that's going to get you where you want to go, when you're not trying to just get to the bills being paid. You're trying to get to peace, love, and happiness, babe. It's different. They're not synonymous. That blood money is not going to get you somewhere. It's going to have you looking over your shoulder. Stop that. You're not going to go homeless. You're not going to go homeless, and you're not going to be poor either. Poor is a mindset. Okay? Poor is a mindset. I got you, YB. You'll be next, boo. Okay, Colleen is ready to talk. We're going to do general and then, okay. Okay. Whoever it is that Colleen wants to reach out to, let them come through. Only if it's in love, only if it's in light, and only if I'm in alignment with it and I can handle it in my body. I'm hearing Colleen, whoever this person is, no, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good automatically, Colleen. It's like, So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. For whatever reason, we're not going to do that. I'm not even going to ask why. Okay? It's just, we're not doing that. But we do have more messages for you. You have a grandmother. You have a grandmother. There is a grandmother that wants to talk 2 generations back. Mom's side. Mom's side, grandmother, 2 generations back. Father's side, grandfather, 1 generation back. Amen. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, Colleen, do I have permission to channel these voices? These voices? These voices. I'm going to call them voices. That's what they said. Do I have permission to channel these voices? Okay. So, grandfather, dad's side, one generation back, I'm hearing stir the pot. Colleen, stir the pot with your mother. Stir the pot with your mother. Now, I also felt like your mother had passed away, but maybe that's because your mom may not be who she is. So who she's showing up as isn't really her. It's like a costume or a performance that she would put on. I don't feel like your mom is dead, but I feel like there's this energy that's saying like she died, like she passed away. But it's really, it's not clear. Like it doesn't feel like a definite she's gone. It feels like your mother's in like a sheep in wolf's clothing type of thing. Almost as if like, you know, that's not your mom. You're like, girl, there's somebody else that you're pretending to be, but this isn't who you are. Like if I wasn't your daughter, you would be totally different. And I'm feeling like this grandpa is saying she holds grudges, and that's why she's showing up like that. You're looking at a woman who holds a grudge. If you've ever seen the movie The Grudge, it's a scary movie, a horror film that takes place. I don't know where it takes place. I think maybe in Asia. But there's a movie. Okay, perfect. I'm hearing that movie, The Grudge, like that is literally it's a movie about actually a consciousness that takes over you when you choose to operate out of grudge material. If you remember Pokemon as well, Colleen, the grudge Pokemon is also like some purple goo. He also looks a little bit like what would happen to someone who holds grudges. You start to become you morph into something else, some type of creature that is not, that makes sense. She moves in this shell of pain and relates as such. Okay, yes, Colleen, I'm glad I'm channeling this. So I'm hearing, okay, there's something about your mother that is saying she's trying to figure you out, but she needs to figure herself out. So I'm hearing stay away from her, which may stir the pot. Or no, that's it. They said stay away from her. It may stir the pot. I'm hearing go live your life. Go, like, literally run away from her. Go live your life and go have fun. But I'm hearing post about it on social media. And make sure that she's not blocked on your social media, because she's going to be checking. And let her be able to see you living your life. It's going to cause something in her to awaken, where she's going to realize she's not a part of your best years. She's going to remember how she used to be when she used to watch you 4, 6 years old, when you would be smiling and laughing. She likes that, but she doesn't have access to that anymore. And I'm hearing revoke her access. Revoke her access and watch her suffer. You won't see her suffer, but watch her suffer and she'll turn around. She won't have a choice. Amen. She won't have a choice because she wants to be included. But she needs to know the price. And the price is getting her act together. Because there's something in you, Colleen, that actively shows up taking responsibility for her happiness. So when you're around her and she's in that shell of pain, you naturally start to transmute all of her stuff, and it makes you sick. It starts to fuck with your body, and it fucks with your mind too, your consciousness. And then I feel like it also gives you some type of like body dysmorphia as well, where you may either think you're sick, or you may think you're not pretty, or you may think like you're fat or something. I don't know what that energy is, but there's something body-like. It's like your appearance ain't your appearance. Like you start to see yourself in this shell that's not your actual suit. Just like you see your mom is in a suit that's not actually her. And I'm hearing, Colleen, you're beautiful, like you're stunning, like girl, like get a grip. You know, don't let her get you. Don't let the demons that she surrounds herself with get you to believe that you're one of her. No. The issue isn't her demons. The issue is when you're around her, you take ownership and responsibility over what's not yours. So it's literally like you join her posse. It's like, no. Don't do that. Don't be a part of her posse. Because then that's going to get you caught up. You know what I mean? It's like we could go to the same function, but I'm not driving in your car. Why? Because in your vessel, you hear that? You know what a car is? A car is called a vessel or a vehicle. I'm not getting in your vehicle. That means like her body. I see what your body is walking around in. No, I will never get in your car. Absolutely not. This is why even when you take an Uber, make sure you pray over the Uber. I pray to only get an Uber that is in alignment with my energy. I have patience and peace, and I'm going to wait to get a car that's in alignment with me. Always. Amen. As long as you cast that spell, you'll always get a car that's in alignment with you. Period. And then it'll also give you messages as to a testament to where you are in life. Like I'm always getting Ubers that are either white or black, blue, red. Yeah, white, black, blue, or red in color. And then I'm always getting an upgrade for free. I'm always getting a comfort upgrade in my Ubers, period. And I'm always getting picked up by like Escalades or black cars or like really bougie type shit. Teslas, Benz, Lexus. That naturally is what picks me up all the time. Like out of all the cars in the world, I'm always getting good shit. That's a testament to my energy. And so I'm hearing Colleen, don't get in her car. You know, don't be in the car with her. No. Amen. Okay, Colleen, is that it? That's it from him. Now, grandmother, mom's side, 2 generations back. Thank you, Gramps. Thank you, Gramps. Amen. I feel like he likes me. Amen. I think he likes me, girl. You want to suck on my booty? Honey, you're doing a reading. That's her grandpa. Girl, I don't give a damn, girl. I'm grown and so is he, girl. I'll fuck a spirit. Okay? I'll fuck a spirit, honey. Amen. They be giving gifts, honey. Mind your business. I heard things. Okay, amen. Because I literally heard, I was like, I think he likes me, girl. You want to suck on my booty? Like, I was like, girl, yes, honey. Absolutely. He said, I'm going to get you a guy. He said, I'm going to get you a guy. Okay, period. I accept. I accept. I accept. Ooh, girl. And he has, I think he has taste. No shade. I think he has taste. I think he has taste. There's something there. I accept, honey. I want to find out. I'm curious. I want to know. I want to know. This is my first time having this kind of experience. I want to know. I've had channels, I've had readings before where I channel people's ancestors and they gave me gifts, but this is new. This is new. Like I've had certain people's ancestors give me houses. Hopefully he brings me one too. He said no. He said no. He said no. And then moved on, and now they passed the mic to the grandmother. Okay, amen. That's so funny. But Colleen, I think you know why. Colleen, I think you know why. They said, you need a break. They said, no, you need a break. And then get up out of LA. They said, you need a break and get up out of LA. Okay, amen, bro. Who they telling your team? Okay, here we go. Okay, so grandmother coming through, legal issues, and then karmic friends. Whatever friends you're hanging out with, Colleen, your grandmother, mom's side, you're originally from LA. Okay, amen. Amen. Take that message however it resonates, girl. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not even going to ask no questions. Whatever these friends are, Colleen, whatever these friends are that you're hanging out with, girl, I'm hearing there's always some... Okay, Colleen, whatever friends that you hang out with, thank you. Colleen, there's friends that you're hanging out with and there's tension. Whatever that tension is, you need to fray the tension. Let's see. Bad karma, boss daddy, grudge holder. Okay, is it a guy? Okay, Colleen, there's this thing. First of all, Colleen, you're gonna date a rich man. You're gonna date a rich man, Colleen. Can we just solidify that? Like, Colleen, can we be clear? Can we be clear? Please, can we be clear? You're gonna date a rich man. Okay, thank you. So all the bums that show up, if a nigga looks like he ain't got no money, he ain't got no money. Don't nobody have money and they look broke. Amen. Nobody, I don't care if he's wearing a polo shirt, bitch, no name brand, and Bermuda shorts. A man with money looks like he has money. And Colleen, you know what I'm talking about. It's not about the labels. We could smell him from a mile away like sharks. We know what a man with money looks like. We know what there's a look. It does not, he could be homeless outside with money. We still know, oh, you got money. You're just outside homeless because you're going through stuff mentally, but you're rich. I know you have money. Oh, you're a tourist. Amen. Okay, perfect. So I'm hearing Colleen. This is going to clear up a lot of fog and a lot of fungus, a lot of confusion. If he looks young and poor or like he's swiping daddy's card, he's not the one. We want the father. Amen. We don't want the man who has the trust fund. We want the daddy. I want the source. The one who signs the checks. I want the one who puts the money in your trust fund. I want to go to the top. Amen. This sounds like, okay. Okay, amen. Now, okay, let me let the energy move through. Okay, Ashe. You hit a trigger. Okay, boom. She loved luxury. Okay, Ashe. Amen. I'm glad her and I are talking. Now, or she's, well, talking through me. Now, the next thing is this. There's something legal going on. You don't have to sign a prenup. Don't worry about a prenup. You won't have to sign a prenup. Are we clear? You don't sign a prenup. No prenuptials. Are we clear? If he has money, which he does, she said no. If he has money and he wants you to sign a prenup, he's broke. Amen. If he has money, but he wants you to sign a prenuptial agreement, he's broke. She said, let me break it down for you. A nigga with money who is always going to have it will never need you to sign a prenuptial agreement. Why? Because he's always going to have money. So he's not stressing or pressing or whatever about you have to take when he leaves. He does not care. I get money. I get bitches. I'm good. Take whatever you need to take. What's the alimony that I gotta pay you? Here. I'm infinitely well. I'm well off. Trust me. I'm not hurting. I don't need you to sign a prenup. There's nothing you're taking from me. I know how to do this, is what I'm hearing. Okay? So I'm hearing, don't be like us and hold a grudge because you made choices that were not of your own volition. They said, look up that word, volition. the faculty or power of using one's will. Understand you have say-so. You have volition. Or use your volition of one's own volition. You get what I'm saying? She's like, And then I'm hearing you have a friend that's like low-key. You have a friend that's high-key competing with you. Whoever that girl is, it's a girl. I think she's a little bit younger than you. Whoever she is, like, don't be friends with her. Yeah, like, don't be friends with her. I'm hearing she's trying to compete with you. Like, no. Oh my God, ew. Okay, and then one more message. Ooh, there is a love affair happening. A love affair, like, okay, a love affair. There's a love affair happening. Be aware. Somebody's gonna approach you and want you to be with them while they're in something already. The answer is no. Colleen, you'll know who it is. You might work with him too. Or you might meet him you might work with him too. There's some type of guy who's gonna try to get with you, but he's already in something. And he's not gonna tell you, but you're gonna know. Don't be with him. Okay? And then, Colleen, there's a guy. Hi, Ori. Then, okay, girl, I'm gonna let you go. Sorry, my bad. And then I'm hearing, Colleen, there's a guy who likes you now, but he just won't tell you yet. He's scared to tell you. But don't be afraid to date him just because he was initially scared of you. He was more so scared about what would become of him if he got with you, because he would have to level up, because he sees that you're someone he puts on a pedestal, which meant to him that he sees himself as beneath you. And so I'm hearing he just found himself choosing to be motivated by his perception of you because he wants to be with you. But I'm hearing, don't be jaded and be like, no, I want somebody who's going to want me right away. I'm hearing, girl, he put in work for this behind the scenes. Give him a chance, girl. Because we don't know how it's going to fare until y'all get together. But we can help you through it if you get in it. But we can't help you through it if you don't get in it. But we know he's going to hit you up. He's just getting his shit together right now. So I'm hearing, don't stress or press. And then the closing message is I can't say. But the closing message is, don't be a thief of your, look at this. The closing message is, don't be a thief of, ooh, what's up, Troy? Hey, man, who's that? Ugh, I like that. Oh, my God. Girl, period, Colleen, here we are talking about this conversation, and then a boy named Troy, well, a man named Troy rose up in the room looking like that. Hey, man, I don't know if y'all clocked it. I don't know if y'all saw it. I don't know if y'all peeped it. I don't know if y'all saw it. But, bitch, on my end, I was able to see it. Anyway, not to put, what's up, Troy? Hey, man, not to put you on blast, little daddy, but, it is what it is. We growing over here, so we get to just say hello. We get to just communicate. Now, Colleen, amen, heard your spirit. Colleen, what was the message again? Oh yeah, don't rob yourself of joy. Let yourself have the playful moments. In the moment, how even during this reading, I was like, ooh, who's Troy? Amen. Like, and I clicked on a little avatar, and I was able to like bring it up a little bit, and I was like, oh, he's sexy. Like, for real. Like, oh, amen. Or at least the face, the neck up gave something. We don't know what the rest of him gives. Now, I'm not trying to date Troy. I'm not trying to be in Troy's DMs or nothing like that. But it just gave because I will never slide into your DMs. I won't do that anymore. I'm grown. You gotta come over here. Amen. I'm grown. I'm a goddess. You know what you want. And we're starting this relationship off right? Because you're opening the doors and shit. Not because I'm a lady, but just because, bitch, I'm giving the least amount of energy possible. Why? Because I give off the most amounts of energy. I don't have to exert energy. No, I'm a feminine divine presence. That doesn't mean that I'm a girl. That means that I'm a goddess. Period. Exactly. So I'm not lifting my finger to open the door. Because when you open the door, when I walk through, the energy I give off in the room already changes this whole motherfucking establishment. That's the energy I give. I'm not going to waste my energy opening a door. That's ridiculous. Let him do that. That's why the man opens the door. The man is not always the one with the penis. The man is the one who has the masculine energy. Colleen, your grandmother is hilarious, girl. Your great-grandmother is hilarious. Great-great-grandmother? Amen? Yeah, like, this energy, Colleen, is very much so like, this is why I don't touch the door. It's not that I can't. It's not that I need you to baby me. It's just that my energy is needed for something else. I'm not going to use a fork to pick up rice. I'm going to use a spoon. Use the tool that is necessary for the task. Okay, that's it. She stopped talking. She wanted you to hear that last one again. Use the tool that is necessary for the fucking task. Feisty lady. Okay. She definitely knows what she wants. Okay, period. You have anything else? They have one more message for you. This is coming from your inner child. Thank you, Gramps. Okay. This is coming from your inner child, Colleen. There's a cyberbully? What? Okay. Colleen, do you do social media? Are you like a social media girly? Or Colleen, some type of, not really. How are you in the public eye? What is it? There's something about the public eye. There's something. Your inner child is saying, maybe you, ooh girl, confirmation burps. Maybe you want to be in the public eye. Maybe you want to be, what is this, Colleen? There's something about being afraid of bullies or afraid of the internet bullying you. You're minimal online. Okay. So then this would have to be in your real life. Like this would have to be not in your virtual life, but this is going to be in your physical world. So in your physical world, not your virtual one, but in your physical world, Colleen, I'm hearing take the position. I'm going to just tell you the message and then you know what to do. You'll know what to do with it. Take the position and that goes higher. Take the position that goes higher. It may put you in the spotlight, I know, yes. But don't worry about them bullying you or them. It feels like men to me. Like, let's say you worked at a corporate office and then you end up getting this position on the board. But it's all men on the board and just you. It's like you wouldn't take the position unless there was another woman on the board. You work with firefighters. Okay, period. There's some type of position, Colleen. Maybe you want to be a firefighter, girl, one day. Whatever this is, I don't feel that. But, you know, Brooke, the Cash App is in the link tree in my bio, baby. There's some type of energy, Colleen, that says there's a position or an offering that's coming. Take the position. It could even be just a party. It could be you hosting a party and you're whatever. But there's something your inner child is saying, take the opportunity, take the position, take it. There's something that you're going to be offered. Take it. Don't be worried about being bullied or like made fun of. Because maybe the firefighters, they joke around. Maybe they play. Maybe they roast each other or something like that. But the energy is giving, they like you. Like that may be just they like you. That's how they play. So if they're making fun of you in your face, understand that that's not like ridicule. It's not ridicule. It's a term of endearment. And you might be like, but bitch, you know, don't call me fat. Like, don't talk about my stomach, you know, for example. But it's like, oh, wait, no, they like my stomach. They don't have an issue with my belly. They actually are like, no, we like that you're a real girl. Like, we like that you're not like, you know, we like it. We like you. Like, we don't, and they won't say to you, we like you, because it feels a little weird coming out their mouth. It feels inauthentic. So their authentic way of expressing is making a joke. And so I'm hearing just have fun. This is going to teach you how to love yourself unconditionally, because there are flaws that you think you have, but a flaw is a defect. And like I said before, Colleen, you can't have a defect when you're the only one that came from your factory. And I'm not talking about your parents. I'm talking about your consciousness and your divinity. God only made one you. You only created one you. There's no other Colleen. Amen. There's no other Colleen. So how can you be defective when there's nothing to compare you against to then be able to label something as a defect, which will be a flaw? There is no flaw. There just is quite literally you being like that. It's like somebody being born with textured skin or eczema. And then someone says, oh, we got to heal your eczema. We got to heal your body. Why? Well, because they're scratching and itching and it's hurting them and it's blah, blah, blah. So they're not gonna, okay, wait, first of all, that's what their body's supposed to be like. That's how their body's supposed to function. That's what they're supposed to do. You're not going to tell an alligator, we got to sand you down because you have bumpy ridges. No, that's not how this works. Not all humans are the same. There's a whole bunch of different creatures in the fucking ocean, all different types of fish and mammals, but they're not all the same. All humans don't have to be the same. We quite literally are all individually designed to be different. Even twins have a difference. That's natural. So whoever that little eczema baby is, and even though they're scratching, you don't like them itching. But they're itching for a reason that they're going to learn. They're scratching their body because their body is communicating to them information that they're going to need in order to be able to fulfill the purpose of their consciousness in that fucking body. And you might not like it because they're bloodying up your sheets and having skin crumbs everywhere. But at the end of the day, that's that human's experience. They're supposed to have that. That's natural. That's normal. Ain't nobody talking about the fact that you were born arrogant and you don't have no intelligence. But you're supposed to have that experience and be aloof. That's natural for you, but ain't nobody criticizing you because you look conventionally like everybody else. No. Let people be natural. Let people be themselves. Let people be organically individual. That's fine. If you have an issue with it, then don't be around them. But the problem is you were an eczema baby. Okay, amen. Okay, period. That's why we're talking about this. Because at the end of the day, I'm hearing your body's supposed to be what your body is. There's no other Colleen body. That is your car. Your car is supposed to, it's going to go through transformations, and the transformations your body go through, it's going to communicate to you information about the different stages of life you're in, and they're going to give you different markers for what stage you're in. So when you're an eczema baby, you're in an early stage of life where you're processing heavy emotions at a very young age. So Colleen, you would have went through a lot of physical trauma very early on. This would have been like sexual abuse. This would have been like mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse. This would have been heavy though. This would have been heavy, intense shit. And you would have went through that early, like 2, 3, 4 years old already. That's why your body had the eczema. You were going to be processing very heavy anger. You were going to be processing very heavy rage early. And the moment that your eczema is like subsiding, it's because you've learned to let out rage. But this is also you healing and purging your family line because they have a lot of anger and rage. So especially the men are all really pent up. Like you have a lot of feminine men around you. It's like, but they don't act feminine, but they're very soft. They just won't show it, but they're not showing this softness is making them hard, and they don't like it, but they don't know what to do because they won't choose to break the mold of the patriarchy. And it's like, and so they birth children, and it's going to be dealt with eventually. And so I'm hearing good job dealing. I'm hearing good job dealing. Okay, they said wrap it up now. Is there anything else? No. Okay, Colleen, that's all the truths that I have for you today. Your energy is yours always. My energy is mine always. We close with unconditional love for the whole self. And so it is. Ashe and amen. Period and bust down. Thank you, team. Thank you, everybody who visited us today. Thank you, everybody who joined in to be able to help us with Colleen's reading. Love you, babes. And thank you, Gramps. Oh, yes, honey. Okay. Bless you, my love. Thank you so much. Bless you, babe. Next up is YB. And then we're gonna close. Okay. Unless there's anybody else. Okay, no. We're gonna close after YB. We're gonna close after Oh, my push-ups. Thank you, babe. First of all, I want to say I've been doing the writing video journal you suggested. It's been so helpful. Oh my God, yes, YB. I would like one. I have 30 minutes to spare. Brooke, not right now. Not right now, Brooke. Come later on. Your mind is being soothed and also aiding and unblocking my creativity. Yes, YB, yes. Okay, let's do the push-ups. And then YB, let me know. Oh, YB, we have, oh, wow. YB, let me know if you have any specific questions, areas of focus, or any, let me know, YB, you know the stuff. My push-ups. My push-ups. Like to know, okay, what time will you be back on today? No. Divine alignment, always. Put on the bell notifications when I go live. Let me see how to do that.
Music make you lose control.
Okay. Okay. Found the bell. Perfect. Okay. Have to click your name. Yes. Click the name, take you to my main page. There's a bell at the top right corner. Click the bell and then notifications. And then it'll let you know when I go live again. Okay. Thank you also for asking, Divine. So that way now I know. Okay. Let's go to YB. Your mind is being so okay. Your intention for this reading is gaining clarity when it comes to your relationship with Jay. Okay, perfect. They asked for space, but keep observing you. I did throw some BS at them that hurt them heavy. I am taking accountability for, however, they told me I'm the reason their life is chaos. Ooh. Yet I would like to know how to move forward. Okay, amen. Girl, immediately, girl, I would let somebody go. I would let somebody go. Immediately, I would let somebody go. I'm the reason your life is chaos. Oh, you could go. Oh, you could go. This is over. This is over. I'm the reason your life is chaos. This is over. Goodbye. No hard feelings, no nothing. It's okay. This is over though, babe. This is done. Amen. Immediately, this is finished. I'm the reason your life is chaos. Babe, We're done. This is finished. Because YB, I'm not getting in the bed with you to even cuddle and watch a movie if I bring you chaos. You're telling me I make your ass itch. Why would I hang out with you or be around you knowing that's how I itch? Why would I hang out with you or be around you knowing that's how I make? Oh, no. No. The relationship is done. Because you got to know when the signs are telling you we're finished. Okay, period. There she is. I was like, Kiana. Kiana was like, she's on live. I am. Yeah, babe, the relationship is done. He said you bring him chaos. He said you're the reason his life is chaos. Oh, babe, the relationship is over. The relationship is over. I won't be living a life as reason. I won't be actively. Thank you for bringing me on the live. Ashe, you're so very welcome, Key. I love you, Key. Yeah. If like, the thing is this, when YB, when someone communicates to you in a relationship, my life is chaos because of you. Oh, then let me also fulfill my role. Because if you're giving me that much power to make your life chaos, then I'm going to make sure that that chaos that you're going through is not going to come over here. Because clearly, if I'm bringing you chaos, if that's what I'm bringing your life, if that's what I'm making your life, if you're saying that's what it is, right? You're telling me that then I have the power to also close out the chaos. Then let me remove myself by telling you this relationship is done. We're over now. Because now if you have chaos after I'm gone, it was never me in the first place. And that's cool. We could get together after you learn that I was never the chaos and you were the problem. But you're not going to be able to see how much you're a problem if you are openly, willingly able to communicate a thought that is, you think I'm the reason your life is chaos. Then let me go ahead and unchaos your life. And if it's still chaotic, ain't got nothing to do with me nonetheless. If it does have something to do with me, then perfect. I gave you a gift. But the relationship is done. The relationship is finished. Because I'm sorry, our vows are never going to start with, you bring me chaos. I want to be with you forever. Swimming in the midst of your tornado. Who said that? Whose vows start with that? What ritual has that in it? Who wakes up and says, wow, I hope today is chaotic? No one says that. So, yeah, let him go. Let him go. Free him. Because what he's saying is he won't free himself. And then also, you would be letting him go because of this. If he says you're the reason his life is chaos and he is still with you, he's a terrible decision maker. That means he actively is admitting that he does not love himself unconditionally. Because if I bring you chaos, why are you still here? Why are you still around me? Why do you keep choosing me? And why are you punishing yourself and using me as the weapon? I'm sorry, but I am not about to live my life as a guillotine. I willingly will not. Not when I am a mango tree. I know myself as a mango tree. And if you're causing me to be a guillotine in your life, I'm sorry, I won't play that game because I do have free will and I get to choose. So thank you for telling me your truth, because now it's time for me to go. No wonder I felt weird. No wonder I felt uncomfortable. No wonder I felt like I sometimes just wasn't myself. Because in your world, I'm not me. I'm a guillotine. I'm not a mango tree in your world. In your world, I'm not a honeybee. I'm a wasp. Ain't no way. The relationship is over, boo. The relationship is over. If there's anything else, let me see. Okay, period. Do that. Do that. Come on, is it love that I'm feeling? It's hard for you to accept that sometimes you're perceived as the villain. YB, you're perceived as the villain so that way you can willingly be one. Amen. 444 on the clock. You're perceived as a villain so you could go be one. You have to quite literally, YB, be given permission to be a villain because you're not naturally a villain. And so yourself runs away from the idea of being one because goody two shoes is who you love to be. You like to be liked by everybody. You like to be adored by everyone. You like to be worshipped by everyone. You like to be appreciated by everybody. Villains are not that way. Villains normally are only really worshipped or liked or appreciated by those who understand darkness. And so unless you're somebody who embraces your light and your shadow, you're most likely not going to like a villain. And the goody two shoes are normally not liked by people who understand darkness but don't understand light and balance. So there are people who play one side. There are people who play both sides and who can toe the line. And so I'm hearing, YB, you're someone in this life who is literally exactly, yep, there you go. In this life, you're meant to live the experience where you get to know what it feels like to be a goody two shoes, but then also be the wicked witch and realize that they're actually one and the fucking same. Because a goody two shoes is quite fucking wicked. Why is that? Because she puts herself through hell to only show up pink, purpley, and beautiful all the time. The same way a wicked witch is quite wicked as well because she tries to be so wicked all the time that it gives, oh girl, you're just good but in another shade. You're just good but in another color. You're the other side of the coin, but you don't actually play the middle. The bitches who play the middle, those are people who are sane because they're like, bitch, I could be this, I could be that, I could be blue, I could be gray. It don't fucking matter to me. Quite literally, I don't care. It's neither here nor there. Amen. I could just flow and be whatever I like. But people who have to be one thing always, they're miserable. Whether they're light or dark, they're miserable. Hi, Sunni. They're going through so much toughness. Amen. Because they're like, I could never. Oh, you're punishing yourself. And then it's like, well, there are certain things in life you should never do. My thing is this. If there's certain things in life you should never do, wouldn't you naturally just not do them if they're that terrible? Wouldn't you naturally not do it? So why would you have to put a leash on yourself? You get what I'm saying? There's certain things you naturally just won't fucking do. As a conscious, aware being, mature, there's certain, like, you're not going to actively go walk in the middle of a street right now and get hit and stand in front of the cars and be like, trying to get hit. Like, you're not going to do that. So why would you stress yourself out and say, I'm not allowed to walk in the street. I'm not allowed, like, why would you waste your energy reminding yourself that you can't do this? You can't. You're not going to. That's not even what you do. That's not even how you, that's, what? And then you'll fuck around and end up creating a reality where you end up doing it just to prove to yourself that you're safe. And then you're like, why did I have that experience? Girl, because you're crazy. You kept thinking that you would do it, so yourself needed to show you how trustworthy you are. So you had to quite literally have the fearful experience just so that way you could be reminded that, girl, you're good. You're safe. Amen. All right, YB. Yes, everyone. Everybody wants a reading right now. But no, I'm choosing myself. YB, this message is for you too. YB, this message is for you. There's 3 people who wants readings right now. And I could use the money. Olive juice, babe. There's 3 people who wants readings right now. And I could use the money. But I made the $40 that I technically wanted to make and then some. Because technically I made 10, 20, 30, 40, 6 and 6, 50. Technically I made $50. That's enough for me to go get the food that I want to get. And I said that I was hungry. So YB, I'm choosing myself. I'm going to go get food. I know I still said I need to pay my friend back $50. And I said that, which I'm going to do tonight. And then I remember I said that I needed to pay the $40 for my Uber for last night that I got. But I could do that later. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat. But there's 3 people who want readings right now, but I'm going to choose to go feed my body and not work to give these readings because I need to be nourished. Exactly, Olive. Thank you. And so, YB, I'm supposed to tell you this because life isn't over. These bills are not that important for me to pay. So much so to the point that I don't get to eat. The fuck? No. I would rather die than live that earth existence as a human. No, you're not punishing me that way. And I'm not going to punish myself that way. Like, I'm hungry now. I don't work a 9 to 5 for a reason. That's because you're not going to catch me at the cash register for 4 hours standing there, feet hurting, ankles swollen, before I'm able to go have a snack for 15 minutes. And then have to come work for 2 more hours before you then give me a 30-minute break before I come back and work my last 2 hours of the shift. No. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get food now. But the line is long. I don't give a fuck about that line. I'm hungry. There's going to always be more people in line. And if there's not, then I'll go get another job. Amen. I'll go create some other work to do. But I'm not going to sit here and it's never going to give I'm not eating so I can work. No. That's not what's happening. No. I'm sorry. You're literally moving away from working a 9 to 5 and building your own business. Okay, perfect. Oh, YB, then let's close out on that, YB. Let's close out on this note. While you're building your own business, YB, I want you to literally while you're building your business, YB, I want you to literally remember that the business you're building, it is surrounding you. So don't build a business that puts you in prison. Build a business that is enjoyable. Like YB, you've been here the whole day, right? Or you've been here the whole session. I'm sorry, not the whole day. You've been here the whole session, YB. A lot of you guys have in this room. You guys see how much fun we've been having today? Like, I was talking to my friend Olive earlier, and my friend Olive was the one who was like, girl, like, rage. Let go, let loose, like, you know, feel the shit. And I did. She was right, spot on. And I'm glad that I have friends in my life who are like, bitch, rage. You know, complain, whine, let it out. Because quite literally, me taking care of myself is important. Me valuing my body is important. So in building the business, don't put yourself in a prison to where it gives, I have to work, right? Remember I told you guys earlier in the live, I was like, fuck, I was hungry. And I was like, bitch, I really want Chipotle. I didn't have to work in order to eat. Amen. I could have had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But I told you guys what I felt like. I told you guys what I had to eat. And I said I didn't want to eat that. So myself knew, and I taught you guys how to listen to your body. I knew I want Chipotle. Chipotle. I want Chipotle. That's what I want. And I told you guys earlier, I listen to my body. I'm happy. Amen. I'm happy doing what I want to do. So I want Chipotle. I'm going to go get Chipotle. Whatever I need to do to get it, I'm going to go get it. And I get to have it. That's my life. That's what my life means. My business is me getting Chipotle. My business is not me doing readings. No, my business is getting Chipotle. I want Chipotle. I'm here to get the motherfucking shmoney, honey. So I could go get Chipotle. This is just the means of me getting the Chipotle. Whatever the means is, I'm in alignment with the means of me getting what the fuck I want. Amen. It gives, Beyonce is not a singer and a dancer and a performer. That's not what Beyonce is. She's made this statement. That is literally a perk for what Beyonce does. Beyonce is quite literally a visual artist, and she's like she's a creative director. Like, Beyonce puts on productions. That's why she has her hand in every element of her business. Her business is she likes to put on a show. The perks is she gets to be in the show. But ain't nobody creating shows that Beyonce wants to be in. Which is why she creates the shows that she would like to do. She puts all the elements together, but she likes putting all those elements together. That's her art. Like Beyonce is like us. She's literally in that sense. Beyonce is like us in that sense. She's very, 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 very creative. Her mind is. She's a Scorpio moon, girl. So it is what it is, girl. And a Virgo. Like, come on, she's an earth sign. Earth sign with a Scorpio moon, man. So the perk is that me, I love to be myself. I love to be myself. Myself is charismatic, fun, bubbly, quirky. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so much energy. So my business isn't doing readings. No, that's just the conduit. My business is being me. I get to be a character. You guys get to see so many different sides of me. I get to curse y'all out. I get to call y'all bitches, hoes, and sluts, girl. I get to tell everybody's business. I am a drama queen. I don't know a Capricorn that isn't. I am a drama queen. I live for the drama, girl. Live for the drama. I love the drama. That's why I do readings. I'm in everybody's business. I know everybody's tea. I'm aware of what's going on in all the energy spaces everywhere, girl. That's why I stay at the club. Girl, everybody's drinking, spilling tea, talking. Girl, I'm a drama queen. Girl, that is my tea. That is my joy and my fun. I didn't heal so that way I could go be boring. I healed so I could be able to handle all the drama. Girl, because I don't want the drama to go anywhere. I get a kick out of all of this, girl. I love Trump in office. I think it's hilarious. All the shit that's going on, all the people that's running all over the place. Girl, it's dramatics, girl. And you might be like, honey, that's really bad. Girl, I'm entertained. I am entertained, girl. And if you're not entertained, I totally get it. No shade to you or me, but I'm going to be entertained. A lot of my friends, they fight the patriarchy and they fight politics and everything. But my friends also know honey doesn't care, and I don't. I don't care because I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. Why? Because eventually I'm just going to die anyway, and I won't be here. We're all going to die and turn to dust, in my opinion. So I don't want to fight that hard. I don't think that it's necessary. You're not going to put me in chains and make me pick cotton. I know that for a fact, girl. I'll throw myself off a cliff. Honey, I'll be with the other motherfuckers at the bottom of the ocean, girl. And fucking with me, I might turn into a mermaid. Amen. And fuck around, you'll never see me again, girl. You'll think I'm dead. Bitch, I'm in a whole other dimension. Living my best life, girl. I'm not afraid of that. But I didn't come to Earth to save the planet or to save humanity. It never gave that, and I don't know what about me ever gave that. Maybe I said it once or twice, but I lied. Amen. Once I found the truth out, oh, I came here to cause a scene. I came here to run amok. Why do you think I live in America still? One of my friends asked me that. She said, honey, why do you live in America? You don't have kids, you don't have a husband, you can go anywhere in the world. Why are you here? Girl, because America is dramatic. America is messy. America has everything all over the place, girl. I love being where the drama is, girl. I want to be where the kiki happens. I'm qualified to handle it. I think it's funny. When it's time to go, oh, trust me, girl, I'll be on the first train up out of here, girl. The first bus out of here and the first flight out of here, girl. But babe, understand, I came here on Earth for the antics, bitch. Why do you think I have 6 placements in Capricorn? 5 of them are in my 12th house, plus 3 Scorpio placements in my 10th house, including my moon, Midhaven, and my goddamn Pluto. Babe, and then I have a Mars in Taurus, a Venus in Aquarius in my first house, with a Mercury in Sagittarius. Girl, I came here to be the drama. I came here to cause a riot. Trust me, babe. I know what I'm doing. I'm advocating and being a humanitarian in a whole other sense. Okay? I'm advocating and I'm advocating in a whole other way. Trust me. I might not be talking politics, but trust me, I'm quite political. I'm very fucking political. I just tackle it from the back. I don't take it from the front, honey. I don't have a coochie. I take it from the back, baby. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. The patriarchy is being bust downed it with me here on the planet. I guarantee you. I just don't do it how everybody else does it. But I guarantee you my existence, my presence is quite literally a political statement in itself. I'm just not running my mouth to people who don't listen anyway. Because I'm not going to argue with you, girl. We're either throwing hands or I'm having caviar. But we're not going to, or Chipotle. But we're not going to sit here and argue before we fight. No. If you're going to put your hands on me, just put them on me. You know, period. Other than that, girl, I got stuff to do. Okay. YB, I'm glad I shared all of that. It's you simply existing that causes ripples out. Exactly. Exactly. And then there's also something about me saying shit like, I like Trump in office. And I live in Florida too, so it really gives. It really gives. And it shakes people up. It makes them think. It shakes them up. They're like, I don't know about honey. I don't know about her. I'm glad you don't know about me. You only don't know about me because you won't sit down and ask me questions because you're afraid of the answers I'll give. You don't know what answers I'll give and how they may transform you. I am not an enigma. I'm easily understood. All you have to do is ask the right questions. But if you ask no questions, you'll get no answers and you'll just be confused. But if you want to understand me, it's very easy to do so. Just ask me the questions, babe. I'll tell you. And watch me gag you. I guarantee you. I'm not that confusing. People just don't listen to hear. They listen to combat, to argue. Some of them listen to try to understand. Don't listen for understanding. Listen to receive the truth of who I am as a person. Don't try to figure me out. Don't try to make sense of it. Just trust me. I'm going to make sense. Just exist. Just exist. Just exist in my presence. I'm going to teach you how to be simply. You don't got to try with me. I make it very clear. You just have to pay attention with your soul. But if you're afraid to let your soul out, you'll stay confused. Okay, YB, that's all the truths that I have for you today. Your energy is yours always, YB. My energy is mine always. We close with unconditional love for the whole self. And so it is, Ashe and amen, period, and bust down. Boom. We're going to cleanse all of us because I know I triggered some people today. And I know I drug in here some energies that y'all are like, this is just, but y'all know me now. Y'all are like, this is just honey, girl. This is just honey. Like, no, we're all like, girl, we all love, like honey's, like I am, girl, that's just honey, bitch. That's just honey. That's just honey. I cannot wait for the world to get a hold of what I have to offer. I cannot wait for the world to know me, bitch. Bitch. I threaten every tradition that this human God says, shh, girl, don't tell them the plans. Don't tell them the plans. Like, I'm playing chess. Like Nicki Minaj. I'm playing chess. I'm going for the queen. Okay? I know they say checkmate the king. No. I'm going for the queen. You want to pull him out? You want to pull out the king? Go for his queen. If he doesn't come out for his queen, then the people will know who he is at core. There's one way to resolve this. Go for the queen. That's going to be the last piece of information I give you guys as a collective. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Do with that what you will. Do with that piece of information what you will. Go for the queen. Go for the queen, honey. Okay. Collective, your energy is yours always. My energy is mine always. We close with unconditional love for the whole self, and so it is. Ashe and amen. Period. And bust down. I done woke some of y'all up today. Amen. I love you, Mies. Thank you for popping in, boo. Hey, Adriana, Audrey. Okay. They told me to go. Let me go. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Turn on notifications. Go to my profile, click the bell, and then turn on notifications so you know when I go live. That's the easiest way to know when I'm going to go live, period. We don't do schedules over here. We do alignment. The schedule is already in the divine orchestration. Amen. We don't work off of time. I am time. Thank you. You're so welcome, babe.